Hi everyone, I am Duncan from Auto Shine and Tintin, and this, the real star of this show, is the first UK delivered Lotus Emira, shown here in the beautiful dark Verdant, which is a very dark green colour. The majority of you watching this would never have seen this car in the flesh, even if you've ordered one. So we're just going to run you around the vehicle and just try and give you as good an idea what the vehicle's like in person as we can, and also just show you the spec and the options on this vehicle. I've already said it's the dark Verdant green, but this colour is truly amazing. It's quite a classy colour. There's loads of different hues of green going on. It's a really deep metallic colour. The vehicle's with us a full body PPF, but a lot of people have asked me what the paint finish is like, because Lotus are using a new paint technique to paint these cars. What I'll say from looking fairly close but not completely in depth is it's very good. The orange peel could be better. It's good, but it could be better. Compared to, say, the M2 CS over there in the corner, the M2 is notably better than this. This colour would obviously show everything, but it's definitely not bad. Could be better, but it'll pass how it is in my opinion. Having the PPF on it might flatten it out more, which I've got a feeling it will do. So I think the PPF is going to make it look more glass-like, which would be really good. So let's talk about the wheels. I'm going to have to look at a piece of paper because I forget the name of these. It's a long name in my defense though. This has the silver ultra lightweight V-spoke forged wheels. Comes from the factory with the Goodyear Eagle F1 tyres, mega wide at the back. I was really surprised. Loaded it on the trailer when we collected it, and I was putting the ratchet straps over, and I was really surprised how wide they are at the rear. So they're 295 30/20 at the rear, and they are 245. I will check this. 245. 245 35/20 at the front. I was just really surprised how wide those rear wheels are. And this vehicle's also got the yellow calipers, really nice touch. It just throws a bit of colour at the car, which I think it needs, not too much, and they obviously go well with the Lotus badge. It's got the lower black pack, but it hasn't got the top black pack. Excuse the dirt, we haven't washed it yet. We collected it from the customer's driveway. It looks really nice, adds some depth down there. It's gloss black. If you don't protect this gloss black plastic, it's going to get obliterated, probably in the first 1,000 mile, I'd say, because all this is just going to get battered. These cars, what PPF they come with from the factory, they've got this little piece here, which is quite thick, and then it's got this piece here, which is just down there, finishes there, goes in there. What we'll be doing is taking the factory PPF off, covering the whole quarter, and then what I'll do, I'll put a separate piece on here, because this piece is going to get quite damaged, which means when it does get damaged, whether it's 3,000 mile, whatever, we can just pull this piece off without disturbing the whole panel and just put a new piece on just while the customer waits with the vehicle. The rear of the vehicle is pretty much as it is. They all come with a high gloss black diffuser in these vents here. They all come with a silver badges, so you can't change anything like that. These are quite interesting on this vehicle. So if you don't have the upper black pack, I believe these should be silver. And quite interestingly, Lotus saw a picture of the vehicle, contacted the first owner over the weekend and said, "We think your car's been delivered with the wrong tailpipes. Do you want us to send you some silver ones?" And he said, "No, we'll keep them black, they look nice." So that's pretty much the only thing you can change on the back, black or silver tailpipes. You got this recess coming under here. This goes all the way through. This is hollow, so this goes all the way through, so it lets all the hot air out as you're driving along, really aid with cooling. We haven't spoke about the key. The key is lovely. It says there, if you can see that, for the drivers. To open the boot, you hold that down and it opens. When I first opened it, I expected this to open on its own, but it doesn't. It's the whole tailgate. And then you've got fairly useful luggage area in there. The V6 on show. For those that don't know, most of you watching this is probably going to know you can get this with a 3.5 V6 manual or automatic, or you could have a 2-litre engine from the A45 Mercedes AMG. That only comes in with the 8-speed automatic gearbox. This is obviously a nice big V6. I'll tell you the best part about this part. You might not get this on camera, but that reassuring thud. I like that, Nathan. A thud. Proper quality. It might look as good as a Ferrari, but that type of stuff is better than a Ferrari. The Ferrari does not give you that sense of build quality when you close something like an engine cover. So the V6 has got 400 brake horsepower. The 2-litre has a lower 360, but the 2-litre is meant to be 0.1 seconds quicker 0 to 60. So it gets quite confusing with what, I know a lot of people have no idea which one to choose. I think I'd go 3.5 V6 just because I like the bigger engine. I think it'd have more torque, but none of the 2 litres have obviously been delivered. They're not going to be delivered till mid next year, I think. So 0 to 60 times, just final stats. I'm going to get the piece of paper because I can't remember all this. I'm not going to pretend. 0 to 60 on the V6 is 4.3 seconds, 2 litres 4.2. So see, it's so close. Let's go inside. Now we're inside. Oh. Nice and easy to get in. Steering wheel, you've got 2 options. You've got this leather one that's been spec'd on this vehicle, or you've got the Alcantara. In my opinion, you can't beat leather. I do love Alcantara, I love the feel of it, but I've been in too many cars sort of with even 10,000 miles on, and the Alcantara is all horrible. Yes, you can clean it, come get it back, but it's not the point. I've just seen too many worn Alcantara steering wheels. I've just been put off them for life. Talk about the seats. This gentleman has clearly chose the tan leather option. On some photos, this looks really orange. I'm looking at this now, and the way the LED light's shining through there, it looks orange even there. It's not orange whatsoever. It's just a really nice brown. It does play tricks on you. And like the little black details are just absolutely perfect. Just the seats are just lovely. They're nice and comfortable, offer you support, but unlike some of the seats now, the bolsters come really pointy, come back here. Getting in and out of them is horrible. So these will give you the support, but also it'll be nice and easy to get in and out. We're going to move forward in the middle. There's so much to talk about in here. So we've got this lovely, the cup holders with the lovely gloss black plastic round. I'm actually going to PPF these. Then moving forward, you've got this, obviously draws your attention to this straight away. As you lift it up for the start button, it slowly comes back down. Real nice quality feel. Then you've got this lovely aluminium 6-speed gear knob. Feels nice close ratio. Just perfect really, that is. Lovely. It's not too close. Some of these can be too close, but that's just right. Obviously, while we talk about it on the manual, you can see the linkage working down there. Just a nice little feature really. You don't obviously need it, but that's just nice. So to start it, you lift that up, foot on clutch and brake. That's that, and then it starts. You got this drive mode button, so you press drive mode and you got the 3 selection. You've got Tour, Sport and Track. And just before I move on from there, this vehicle's actually got the Touring suspension option, not the Sport. So you've got Tour, that stability is maximum, exhaust and powertrain are on 1. Come down to Sport, you hear the valves of the exhaust open. And you've got powertrain up to 2, exhaust up to 2, and then the stability on the maximum 3. Down to Track, interesting, you've got powertrain on 3, exhaust on 3, stability down to 1, which that's really nice. Graphics are cool. Valves are open in Sport. It changes in Track, but it still sounds like they're open. Well, there are a few options here. So you've got a lap timer, G force meter, trip statistics on a graph, and sat nav. So yeah, nice options. And as you're flicking through the different drive modes, as well as it changing the screen on there, it changes the cockpit display. So that's in Tour. Come down to Sport. Doesn't change it too much. It changes the lights blue to red. Down into Track. That changes it completely. That's handy. You've got the tyre pressure monitor right there instead of relying on the center console. Nice big gear change indicator. This is something that also I love to see, because my bugbear in cars now is I have to press buttons on the display to change the climate control. It sounds stupid, but I just want to be able to touch a button and change the fan, the temperature, things like that. I don't want to have to press a button on a menu and go through to find something. These have got these controls here straight away. It'll give you information on here, but you can change it without doing so. The second you want to change the temperature or the fan, you can do so without going faffing. If you're a car manufacturer watching this, pay attention. This is what people want. They don't want to be changing things through menus, do they? I'm going to talk about the largest storage compartment on the vehicle. So, you have a lever at the top next to the headrest. Pull that, and that lifts the seat forward, and then you've got this handy little container with a maximum, which is quite low really, maximum weight of 20 kilograms. Why do you think it's so low? I think it's because the floor isn't anything of substance. It bends, so yeah. But you don't need to put anything more than 20 kilograms around the seats, do you? Other than that, let's get out and enjoy the reassuring of quality thud that you get when you close the door. While I'm looking at it, one surprise I did have, this doesn't open. I thought this would open for storage space. Obviously there's reasons behind it, it doesn't. So for anyone wondering, the storage space in the vehicle is the bit in the back and behind the seats and your glove box. So nothing under the bonnet cover. You'll see in the next video that's coming up, probably in about 2 weeks time, we're going to 3D scan the vehicle and make PPF patterns absolutely perfect. We've got some patterns available for this vehicle already, but we've got so many of these booked in, we want to make the pattern absolutely perfect, and the only way to do that is with doing it ourselves with our 3D scanner. We've got the team upstairs who just know what they're doing like this better than anyone else, and we just want to make it absolutely perfect. So that means wrapping whatever edges we can. We just want to get it as good as is possible, just to offer the best protection for these beautiful, beautiful cars. So if you've got an Emira on order, I hope the wait isn't going to go on too much longer. I can assure you that it's going to be worth the wait. I'm personally really looking forward to all the different specs we're going to have in, all the different colours and options. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe if you're interested in the Emira. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll see all the other videos that are going to come. The next video will be the installation and design of the PPF. So thanks for watching. See you next time.